Alright, Rick Wool came back again. This time I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a DVD review. Now, okay, I'm not going to probably show any clips because I haven't got as much space as I'd like to download them onto my computers. But I'm going to show off the box, show off the contents, because it's a special one. I want to talk about this one. I picked it up from CEX, the electronic exchange shop. So it's second hand, as you can probably tell by the slightly dog-eared box. But it's exciting, or I find it really exciting. It's the Red Dwarf Anniversary Edition, all the shows. It's a 12, so if you're under 12, look away now. From BBC DVD, got the Grant Naylor Productions symbol at the bottom. 10-disc set. Written down the side, again dog-eared box, but still very cool. Red Dwarf symbol, or Red Dwarf logo rather. Anniversary edition, 12, Grant Naylor production. DVD, code for it. To Entertainer, the company that make the DVDs for the BBC. The BBC. On the back, displaying all the discs that are in the set, including a nice funky picture of Red Dwarf itself. 10-disc set, anniversary edition, Red Dwarf. Right, start off, for those of you who don't know, Red Dwarf, British TV sci-fi sitcom, started in 1989 and ran for 8 series, a couple of hiatuses here and there. Recently come back on Dave as new episodes. Those new episodes from Back to Earth onwards are not in this set. This is the 20th anniversary box set. So this is from before Back to Earth was filmed. But, having said that, let's take out the main thing inside. Again, we've got the same artwork as on the front of the box. Same pictures on the back. Quick rundown of the series. The whole concept of the series. Dave Lister, lead character, gets put in suspended animation for having a cat on board the ship. On board the Red Dwarf, a mining vessel. While he's in there, the whole crew get wiped out. He's in stasis for 3 million years. Finally, the ship's computer, Holly, brings him out. It resurrects his old bunkmate, Arnold Rimmer, who is a complete and total smeghead. And they meet up with a creature that evolved from Lister's cat. That got him put in stasis. And all wackiness ensues. It's essentially about 3, later 4 blokes living together in the same space, no way out, no escape. And essentially your basic sitcom stuff, but in space. It parodies almost any other genre you can think of. They've done a western episode. They've thrown in some gangster stuff. They've done dinosaurs, war, essentially you name it, they've done it. Then by the time they reach Series 7, well, Series 3 introduced Crichton, a mechanoid as a regular, who was essentially a fusspot and cleaning droid. A fun character. Robert Llewellyn plays him, really good choice for him, really does it well. Speaking of cast, Dave Lister is played by Craig Charles. Arnold Rimmer is played by Chris Barry. And Danny John Jules plays the cat. All fantastically well cast. In the earlier series, Norman Lovett plays Holly, the ship's computer. Replaced by Hattie... Oh, what's her surname? I forget now. Probably tell me in here somewhere, maybe, if I'm lucky. No, it doesn't look like it. But never mind. Really good choice. In Series 7, Chloe Annette joins the cast, replacing Claire Grogan as Christine Kachansky. Can't even speak now. She's essentially Lister's love interest. He was in love with her before he went into stasis, but didn't dare talk to her. Later on it was revised that he actually had a relationship with her. It went south, as most relationships tend to, but he still pined for her. But yeah, any kind of wackiness that you can think of probably has happened in the show. It's one of my favourite shows of all time. Love it, can quote you mass passages of it, but that just shows how much of a nerd I am. Let's have a look at the actual contents then, now that I've given you a quick brief look at that. Got JMC photo album. JMC is the firm that the Red Dwarf mining vessel is meant to be part of. Over here we've got Dave Lister, Arnold Rimmer, second technician, Arnold J. Rimmer, BSc, SSC. J stands for Judas. BSc stands for Bronze Swimming Certificate. SSC, Silver Swimming Certificate. Yeah, that kind of sets the tone for him. There's the cat, Danny John Jules, really well cast. Ow! That's all I can say about him. Holly, both versions. There's Creighton. Includes plenty of photos, including a photo with Dave with Jim Bexley Speed. Thrilled, and says about how thrilled Jim Bexley Speed was to meet him. Jim Bexley Speed was a 0G football player, because of course all the sports in Red Dwarf have to be 0G. You've got a few other various pictures from the line. One of my favourites here. In space, no one can hear you. Cha-cha-cha. List of the episodes for Series 1. Repeated throughout. More fantastic photos. And more description of what's going on in each episode. Series 3 is really where it all kicks off as a different little show. Because that's the first time we get the female Holly. It's where we get Creighton as a regular. Some really memorable episodes from that one. Polymorph's a really good episode. Highly recommend that. Last Day, same. Series 4. I don't think there's a bad episode in Series 4. Some more fun photos. Discs are all in a slot up here, by the way. Series 5, again. No bad episodes in Series 5 at all. Includes one of my favourite moments in the episode Hollow Ship. Terraforming is a great episode. Back to Reality is the first episode we get Dwayne Dibley. Another character Danny John Jules plays, an alternate version of the cat that isn't cool. It's Dwayne Dibley, the Duke of Dark. Yes, I realise I'm just going into doing a cat impression. That's probably how this entire thing's going to end up going. Ow! How am I looking? Sorry. Series 6. Series 6 actually features my favourite all-time Red Dwarf episode. Get photos from various things. Favourite all-time episode, Gunman of the Apocalypse, the Western parody, where they go into a virtual reality game as these Western characters to combat a computer virus. As a concept, that just sounds so awesome. In reality, it is even better. We've got Rimmer becomes Dangerous Dan McGrew, Bear Fist Fighter Extraordinaire. Dave Lister becomes Brett Riverboat, Knife Man. And Danny John Jules, the cat, he becomes the Riviera Kid. This looks like a job for the Riviera Kid. But yeah, no, it's not just a chance for them to do silly voices. It parodies all kinds of different things of the West. Really good. Series 7, here's where it all starts to change a bit. Again, various photos. The return of the male Holly. And this time it's on 2 discs. Return of the male Holly. his first most epic line since he's come back. I'm back. Kicking bottom or what? And yes, I am a big fan of Norman Lovett. Missed the chance to go see him last year when he was playing Hull. Hopefully get to see him soon though, because I really want to see him live. Again, 2 discs for Series 8. Again, various photos, including one of Robert Llewellyn without all the Crichton gear on. Really excited to have this. Really loving watching these old episodes again. Seriously, I don't think there's a better comedy series out there. I mean, there's a few you can bring up, obviously, but not better than this. Red Dwarf, #1. Awesome. Really happy to have this box set. I would not recommend it highly enough. It is such an awesome show. Really love it. And it gave us the word smeg. It introduced the word smeg to a whole generation of youngsters like myself. You might say I'm not a youngster now, but I was in 1989. So, yeah, awesome. And check the smeg out of that one. Really love it. Right, until next time, see you then.